Have you got my channel?
Nope.
Just Kycats 2013.
Okay, let's see. Okay, yep. Let's see. Alright, trying to find the one that you're. Let's see.
Should show up live.
I just had yours on there, but it didn't show anything live at all. That's
Sometimes,
what's got me.
yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit.
Okay. I'll do it again. Somehow I took it off. Yep. Okay, now it shows it, but it doesn't say anything live. Track building live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, must be that one. Okay. Okay, bingo.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this is transition pieces I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this is a 5 degree front stretch going into a 10 degree banking. So I got this at 7.5. And you don't hear it at all. And the mics you
Oh,
want to,
you don't?
you don't hear nothing on the transition. I got so many projects I've just started, but I get to a certain point where, okay, this is as far as I can take it. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new project.
You do the exact same thing I do.
And, I'll just do this at the airport. Don't need that yet. All right, so I'm starting with a rotation of 330,
Okay.
and that's a good height. Won't have nothing sticking through it. I think I only need like 4 of these. Then I just click on the next one. Then move it into each other. Then change the color before I do it. Then I can move it in and you can see what happens.
Yeah, it kind of molds into each other.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, change them all to black. Make sure I got the right rotation on this track piece. Nope. Oh, all right. So I'm about 4 degrees of banking on this. Then 4 the other way. Boom. Now I'm gonna make a short track right now, so I'm just gonna do a quick layout. maybe too big, but yeah, it's about the size I want. So what I want to do now is,
Okay, so I see on the long you don't put anything there.
which one?
So I see when you start where the circle is, and then it goes to your 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of right in between.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, where the car starts. You've got you go around corner 1 and then corner 2. You've got there's nothing there. So that's what you were meaning about the track that I did.
Mm-hmm. Mainly, I'm just figuring out this. I'll delete all these checkpoints here in a little bit
Okay.
because what I'm trying to do now is just I put a little chalk line to where I want the transitions to start, and I want them to be like right across from each other. Whenever, hold up, this is, oh, okay, that's right. What I'm setting now, I'll end up deleting. It's just a guide
Okay.
because it helps me make everything look square. It makes it easy, I think. All right, then I'll delete checkpoints. Boom. Change these little chalk lines to white. All right, so time to start the banking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where am I at? Okay. So I'm at a 4-degree front stretch. So I can go 7. I could go up to a 10, I guess. That way I only got one transitional piece at 7 degrees. You know, at like 4 and. Or I can go even 9 if I just want to. Yeah, I'll go 9. That way it's 4 degrees, so it's only 5-degree difference, so you can hit it, the transition, like right in the middle at like 6.5 degrees.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this piece right here at 351 and sink it. And I like to sink it all the way up to the bottom of that. Now this is You could use like the wall barrier. Go ahead and place that if you want to. But the one I'm doing. Hold up. I got a request, so man, that's almost too big. That's too small. It's still workable though. Let's try this out. So, okay, the numbers change, but it's 90 degrees. So you want to set this at 240 or 330. It'll be the same deal. Oh, come on. Give me 600. So with this being 9 degrees, banking, then I want to add another 15. She'll make it 24. And this is what you would do if you want to pre-place the walls to your turns.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to square it up on, make it look even, right in the middle of the prop. And how does it look with the white line? Hmm. All right, then we go make a template. Oh, Jeremy likes to use those little blocks, 1x2s. I've seen in the past. I like using the container.
Yeah, that's what I use, just a
Mm-hmm.
container.
And all right, set that right there. Create a template. Do that. Okay. Then you just click on this piece and that and that. Then you come back and you delete that the platform. So give it any generic name. And there's your template. I'll just go ahead and delete that. Oh. May have to play with this a little bit just to get it to go where I want it.
Gotcha.
All right, so I place it right. The middle of the template, the corner, and I want it to. It's like three things meeting. You got that chalk line, you got the straightaway, then you got the banking meeting at that middle spot all together. You want to swing it around and have it do the same thing on this side. That's what you're looking for.
Got you.
And what I could do here is just go ahead and I could put it in like this if I want to. Probably easiest thing right now is I could go ahead and do this, then you can just move it that straightaway in. I'll go ahead and do that.
So I must be putting the pieces in too far apart then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can widen it, and you don't have to be perfectly spaced. You can some parts will be wide. It'll just give it a little bumpy in the middle of the turn. It'll give it a little character. And that's about where I wanted it, right there. All right. That works pretty good. You can do that with like the race barrier walls.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna come back and move this front stretch in. To where I wanted to all that to meet. Hmm. All right. Then when you put the other end in, you should be all right with the spacing.
I see. And then the other ones are just for proposition show it straight when you put it in.
Mm.
Holy shit.
and you're good to go on the other end. Sometimes I may start them a little too close. It's like, okay, I'm going to burn through props if I keep it going that close. So I start spreading them out a little bit in the turn.
Okay.
That may just give make that corner just a little different. Wow, that prop number, but hey, I already got most of my walls up, so I ain't really. Usually, if I don't have any walls up, I'd like to be at like 130 props, but I already got walls up, so which is nice. So then I like to grab that and grab it, put it back down, then you got it. And you gotta get to where it clicks. There it goes. See how I clicked it to the end of the turn?
That's what I'm trying to see.
You gotta make sure it's like straight with the racetrack after you click it and move it in. Then I like to do this. Bring it in. And you just move it up and down to see when it starts to come over the banking. It's kind of hard to see, but you can tell it's when it switches.
Yeah. It's like there's a shadow. You can kind of see a shadow.
Yeah, a little shadow pop up over it. So once you get that one click over that, then you just go to where it move away and it'll come back in. And you just do the same here.
When I do mine, I never use local. What is the difference on that one? Because I've never really used the local.
Always use the local. You don't got no numbers.
Always.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus it moves the prop around different.
I I noticed that. That's what's got me.
Mm-hmm. I never use the other way. I'll make sure that white line is good. All right, I'm set there. Move away, pop. Oh, that was easy. Let's make sure it's straight. Sometimes it'll get the prop behind it when you try to click on the banking. Sometimes you just gotta click it again until you get it. Hmm. All right, I'm happy with that. Move away. Nope. There you go. The thing you gotta watch about the airport is that hangar up there on the left. If you like,
Okay.
if you run a prop into that hangar, it will disappear. So yeah, if you try to do any prop in that hangar, it will disappear on you.
Gotcha. Which Rennie? Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good.
Still bumpy. All right. So this is when we come in here and oh, that's not long enough. Click on prop stacking. That way. You want to get it even. You can just that way you got it even going down that transition.
Gotcha.
Then I'll move that around till it sets to 0. And what was it? 4 and 9 degrees. So we want to be 6.5. It's a little too wide there, so we come into position and sink it. And this is where you can do an adjustment if it's like thinner down at the bottom than it is on top. You could go into rotation and move it around like this. Sometimes at my Bristol track, it'll be even, but it'll kick your car out. You could have it wider if it suits, if it's better for the track.
Okay.
Sometimes, if you get a lot of complaints on, like, you're going into the turn, it makes the car loose. You could adjust that a little bit, and tighten. It'll tighten up the track a little bit on the high line. So, I'm happy with that. So this would be okay. It's pretty even. You can move it in the fine adjust and get to where you want it.
Okay.
And all right, then you come down here, and when you're setting it in, you could like take it to the edge of that gray, dark gray at the bottom if you want to. Hey, well, you can see it rounds it off pretty nice. Takes the edge off. Like at this track, you can see where it goes straight, then it goes into the turn. Sometimes, if you're not sure if you got the right spacing all the way down, you can just sink it all the way down, and you can see where when you bring it back up,
Okay.
yeah, you can really see. You can really make sure it's even. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, you don't want them too thin or too wide.
So it's always local and then to override once you get it set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what I've never really used is the local. I've always used the other one.
So we need to put this front stretch wall in. And I would use the guardrail if you didn't brick on the middle of it. And they don't got guardrails long enough. Or they do, but I could use that, but let me see it. They got these openings that you can brick on. It's not one single piece of a guardrail.
Exactly.
And that just screws it all up. So I will use the new barrier and see what that looks like. If it's long enough. For what we want to do here. This may work. I need to come in first with this. So, it's at 90. Throw 15 on it, and 4 would be 109. This is how I set my wall height.
Okay.
I usually like to take it down to the bottom dot right there. That's way. It's just right above.
Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm. Since I got it in position, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing over here. And place this at 90. So I need 71 is 19 from 90. Try to use a barrier. Hope it's long enough. So you want to set that 41 degrees from 360. You can see it just sits a little too high when you put it in. So you can just even it up or just bring it just above it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is nice. Boom. Go ahead and roll around one time. Hmm. Usually, when I place that front stretch wall, just to make sure I got the proper width so I don't have starting line checkpoint issues.
Okay.
I come in with the racetrack piece. I'll spin her around to 240. Hmm. Sink it. Hmm. It's a wide track. I might be able to get away with it. And that's where I would usually set it. That's where I would have my wall. I would bring that wall into this line, white line right here on the racetrack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It'll tighten up the track a little bit. I'll set that right there, but then you can. I gotta replace the trigger on the checkpoint. And this is how you get the big checkpoint. After you do that, go in delete options, delete all checkpoints. Boom. Put a primary out there. Put secondary out there. Then I'll come back with this. Put a secondary in the track. Still not long enough, so. Right now, I'm just seeing if I can keep the walls like they are. The front stretch walls.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm going to come here and test it in secondary. Nope, it's missing. It is missing, so I'm going to have to move that front stretch wall in.
Okay.
I could keep the back stretch wall wide if I want to, because I don't really have a checkpoint there. They'll give it like a little difference on that deal. So I'm gonna come in here and put this at 109. Now this weight might cause an issue. Since I do have to, it just, I'm gonna have to change the prop. I don't have enough overhang on each side of that prop to go past the transition. So
Let's see.
that's what I'm gonna use. 28 by 48. So 70, 270. I need to. That 189 or 289. Bring that down. That's a little hard to see, but all right. Now I got all the overhang I want.
Yep, I noticed that.
That way, so you can come in with your walls. See if we can use that barrier now. Yep. It's kind of funky though having three different types of walls on one track. Hmm. Is that long enough? All right, so I want to start this, make this even at 330. Just as a starting point. Then I want to move it in like 2 degrees. Do a little prop stacking and. All right. Now, since our walls are at 4 degrees and 9, you want to go 6. You want to go in the middle when you do your transition, also.
Okay.
Transitional walls. So it's It would be 19 plus 5. 19 to 24. So you want to be right in the middle of, let's see, 21 and a half. And then you come in to make sure your wall height's good. It's a little weird with this prop, but I can make it work. Hmm.
I actually like that.
It's a little high. It's could be a little high down there. It's a lot of spacing. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom. So let's see which way I need to go. And I got too much of a gap up top. It's almost pretty even. Then I'll come into position and adjust the height to where it's like flat on the top of the prop. Hmm. Then you can come back in here and kind of abrupt right there. Where it turns, so you just come in here with a keep it even. Then just come in with the 24 degrees like you got in the turns.
Yep.
Just to take that angle out. And you look at it and you want the grooves to meet on the guardrail, so you gotta adjust it, rotation. Then move it up. It's a little low there. It's even there, so you just gotta get that one up a bit. Then now drop it on this end a little bit. You get to where they're just right below, and you bring it up, then they're even. Yeah, it's still got a little bit of an angle right there. You can just come in with another prop, smooth it out. But I've never done that prop before like that, so I'm gonna come in and test it. That works pretty good.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll be putting some more props in just to round it out. All right. Get one in square like that. Then I know I'm a little low here. So just go into rotation. They look about even. Go to position local. A little low there. Do a little bit more rotation. It's going the wrong way. All right, they're about even on that end. They got a little, you can see where it's just a little bit low on both ends. You just bring it up. And it's good. And it's a little bit more rounded. So that took 9 pieces for the transition. So I'm still good there. They'll set me at 166. So I think I'm going to just have the same width on the backstretch. That prop's already there, so set that at 71. Go ahead and delete that. So I've been building for just over an hour. Right, so I just wanted to go in and grab it real quick. So I need to put that at 32. Bring it in to 21 and a half. That looks pretty even. I'll move it back a little bit. But I want the bottom of it to be in that transition piece, so
Okay.
hmm. Hmm. It's a little low to my liking at the bottom.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rotate a little bit to where they're at the top at both ends. See, I like that better. Even though it's not,
Yeah.
it's even, but it looks like it's at the top at that and that wall, and it's at the top of that wall. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm coming here, test it out. I'm happy with that. Now I can come back here after I do this and see if that one piece will work in there. And it's a little short on both ends. It wouldn't work. So I'll just come over here and grab a piece. Put that right in the middle. I'll put that at 24. And this track will be called Old Dominion.
All right.
It's a track. It's an old track in Virginia. They replaced it with something new called the Dominion Motorsports Park, but the original track had guardrails. It's a little high there. Hmm. Did I keep it? Where did I throw it in at? Okay, I threw it in on. I'll throw another piece right there. 24 degrees.
Yeah, the degrees part is where I get screwed up. So.
Mm-hmm. It just comes into learning how to manipulate the tools, and the more you make, the better you get.
Okay.
It's like with anything. Repetition. It's a little bit. Rotate it over. Nope. These guardrails a little hard to see. Boom. Oh, I didn't give it a title yet. Oh, it fit. Hmm. So it's looking pretty good there.
Oh, I can't complain. That's awesome.
Any questions?
I'm just wondering. So when you come across all the props and it comes to where you're running out, what do you end up doing? Because I lose so many trying to keep things straight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've just when you're making a track, there's a like when you were the surface. If you go past a prop limit, like of before you put up any walls, you want to be at 130 props with just your surface with the transitions put in, like 130,
Okay.
140, 130, 140. And where we're at right now with prop limit 158. But we put the walls. That's without having walls, you know. But
Yep.
with this small track, we already got the walls in. And if I were to take all this out, we we would be sitting at like 100 props without these
Holy crap.
guardrails. Yeah, because you can come over here and was it the number here? You can see the cycle item. It tells your the prop number.
Yep.
See, it starts at 11 over here. 13. It goes 2.
There's
So
three pieces at once.
so it's actually two pieces
Okay.
because we do got the guardrail up. So say if it wasn't, say, all right, it starts at 11. So we bring it around, and it'll tell you how many. It's like that's 62 pieces. But if we didn't have the walls connected with it, it'd be like 30.
Gotcha.
So, but having the walls already built in, you don't have to worry about it. So, like if you're making a bigger track and where you put the walls in by hand, like I do, like a here, let me get out of this, and I'll show you. I'll go to here. I'll show you what I'm doing over here at Chicagoland.
Okay.
I'm changing the open wheel race. I'm not sure if I'm happy with it yet. So this is open wheel creator. It won't let me
Okay.
have the runway, so I had to put track pieces in transition here. All I do is like when you have to do that, you just click on a regular track piece
Gotcha.
like this, and once you click it and set it, then you can rotate it 180 degrees, and that's what how you get that.
Okay.
hmm And so I already have a Chicagoland Roval, and I just switched over, made a copy of it, then changed the race type to that. So this is where this is at. I'm happy with about to this blue, the red. This red track piece is negotiable. I mean, it looks. It's all right.
Oh, that looks excellent, honestly.
I don't know what I'm doing over here. I already have one. Have this published. Oh, I'm below the track. And see, I got the banking double stack.
Okay.
I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was going to switch it to open wheel. That's why I made a copy of it.
Okay. I have a lot of people that when I make tracks, they always say, "Why do you have it only stuck on Hot Wheel or Hot Ring cars?"
Uh huh.
Well, it that's what I prefer to do. I guess my son said you can make a copy of it and leave it open for other things
Mm hmm.
than just Hot Ring. but I don't know how to do that. So
Hmm. Oh, okay. That's easy. All you gotta do is come into published jobs.
oh, you do?
Yeah, and all you gotta do is like whatever copy track you want to copy that you already published. Just you see at the bottom right where it says copy.
Bottom right, bottom. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Just hit triangle, and it'll this will save a saved copy. Then it will show up in your save file. That way you can make changes to it.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dumbass. Ugh.
So this it's named Brainerd XX for right now until I publish it, and just because
Okay.
it's the beginning of the alphabet, I won't have to.
Yeah.
If I rename it to Talladega right now, it's like, damn, I gotta scroll through 2 pages. Oh man. All right, the walls. Now I gotta figure out my wall size here for this track. Usually my limit would be 1 by 5, but look at it. I'm already at prop number 143.
I see that.
Uh, so I've used this before. So I want to come in and make it even. So these banking's 10 degrees. So from 90, I want to go 25 degrees to 65. Now, see, my transition will probably be coming up this way. So I can. Mm, still got to rotate a little bit. All right, that's about even. Oh, you can see where it's whirled right here, and it moves different.
Yeah, just by little, but not by much.
Mm-hmm. So I always go to local because the numbers don't matter in position.
Okay.
Now there's a way to make ovals, but you're kind of limited to making big tracks. If you use the world destroy 77, he uses that technique when he showed me that technique, but it's very tedious. and you gotta have these numbers you're working off of. I don't know how he does it,
Okay.
but he makes some nice, funky transitions with it. So this is where I'm gonna have to come in with a bigger piece, and that then because that's where my transition piece will be. Probably. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna make that bigger. All right, it's starting to turn there, and that's where I want it. Yeah, about right there. Set it. Then I'll come back with that. With that, I'm gonna do the 911 just on the safe side
Okay.
because I just want to have enough props. If it looks like I'm gonna be able to do 911's the only way to go because I ain't got pit road yet. So you want to rotate, where you don't have any white showing on either end. And you sink it down. You just worry about that. At the end, you'll have a little bit of a sizable gap in the middle with a prop this big. But you
Yep.
come in with this, and you set it up like that, then you move it in. You want them to meld in like that. You want to get to where it makes that little triangle right there.
Gotcha.
So, boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 10, so it'll be 50, 60. That's almost twice. Hmm. I'm not married to that, but that may be the only way.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, what I need to do is put this backstretch. Well, I had to blend these backstretch pieces together. Hmm. Let me. I want to see something here. I want to see if I can't. Nope. It's not long enough. I don't think it is. Nope. It's not long enough. It's just a little bit longer. I could take that down to one prop, but it's not long enough. So to do these walls, I need to come in here. I got the straightaway set 5 degrees here. And if you ever like forget what it is set at, you just come in with a like 1x2 block and use prop stocking and go into rotation and see where it's at.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at 270 straight up. So I want to move this to 90, 290. These are a little thinner, so you can just bring that up right there. I'm going to have to click 2 of these together. Oop, messed that up a little bit. I'll go right above it. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll go click right here, but we'll try it. I'll change colors. Oh, got click. All right. Ah, clicked one time. Oh, I'll have to do it the old way.
I found out that if you go small color and get close to it, it clicks onto it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Click in the right area. Clicked on something there. Oh. Quit moving around, damn it. Nope. I'm just going to do it the old way. I try to get click on so it'll be easier to it'll already had rotation there, so
Yeah.
so I'll just take this 290. And when you gotta do this, you want the, depending on which way you're going on the track, you want this end piece to be like inside of it, or
Okay.
that way you don't prick on it. Put right there. Make sure it didn't pop me out. Ooh, a little bit. Do a full speed run. Did it pop out or didn't brick? But
Mm-mm. Looks like it went. It looks like it went out and then went right back in.
hmm. Okay. It's not bad, but this ain't bricking.
Yeah, it's just like a little nudge.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you're looking for on the
Okay.
walls. Whew. Now that area right there, you recognize this area. that, but this is how it morphed from this.
Okay.
This is what I published earlier this week. It's because we just ran our Sunday night race here at the. See, I put like a pit road exit that goes all the way around the turn, comes out.
Okay, I see.
And this would be the original track I made that from. This is Brainerd International. So on Brainerd Super Speedway, I took out the road course and just added that big stretching tri-oval to it. We ran 60 laps here a couple weeks ago. It was a fun race.
Okay.
And that's the original. This next piece is the first variant I made from Brainerd. It's more of a F1. I'm gonna rename this, but this is Brainerd International, or it's gonna be Brainerd F1. I got train.
Gotcha.
I got the elevation changes. Comes up to a swell, then goes around, goes under. I got a lot of short tracks. I'm gonna end up making some like off-road stuff or trophy truck. Like I got a series called Lucas Oil, episodes 1 through
Okay.
11. And I take short
Okay.
tracks and I make off-road tracks with them, or a trophy truck. If you ever wonder, Like this one. This is a flat track called Evergreen Speedway, but then I pretty much made a motocross course in the middle.
Holy cow.
A little tabletop action there. You know, use those big round tires and sink them. They're little, make little humps.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I have a rally version that's got like 2,000 plays. I don't know who's playing it, but I've only played it once.
Huh.
So yeah, I got 11 of those tracks.
Wow.
What else? Somebody requested like just Sanchez only.
Okay.
So I did that for a couple of them for those. Another thing I like to do is drag racing.
Okay. That's one thing I can't find the lights. When I do a track, I can never find those lights.
Oh, they're in the machinery.
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Generator and lamp. So I got about over 20 of these drag strips. And we hold cash racing tournaments or cash days, what we call them.
Really?
I'll put up $20 and we'll do like double elimination tournaments.
Okay.
And you know, if you lose one race, the first race you're not out of it. You just go to the losers bracket, and usually whoever comes out of losers bracket's got to win twice against the guy who won, who hasn't lost yet. So, and these are our judging stands, where we usually have a. You want somebody on the here? I usually stand here.
Okay.
That way, if there's any like close races, you can just go back and look at it real quick and frame it and see who comes across first.
Gotcha.
like to do a cash days real soon. We'll use Gauntlet Classic Custom. A little bit of an unpredictable wheelie.
Okay, yep. My son said something about that kind of car too.
Mm-hmm. And I just got a bunch of stuff. I start and I'll get so far with it. I guess I'm not working tonight.
Oh, you don't have to go out?
Not that I know of. This is a little thing I just started. I think a rally track I was working on. Sometimes I just gotta go through these and
Yeah, I've got 60 some tracks that I've started on, and I just lose interest in one of them, and I come up with an idea for another one, so I work on that one instead.
I can only go so far with it, and it's not going anywhere.
Yep.
It's like with the ovals. If I just have an idea of, just like what I did the first hour, just I can bang it out real quick.
I was I was trying to figure out when I was talking to
Ooh, failed to download.
doggone it, what was his name? Our man had said, I said, why do they keep calling them rovals when it's an oval, not a roval? What, Tyler? Not right now, but yeah. Tyler, do me a favor. Take out 4 potatoes, wash them, and bring them to the table. I'm gonna make potatoes on the griddle. Huh? No. doesn't like fried potatoes?